Susanna Reid clashes with co-star after Rylan Clark slammed in heated immigration debate. Good Morning Britain host Susanna Reid was forced to intervene on Tuesday morning after her co-star turned his fire on Rylan Clark during a tense on-air debate about immigration. The September 2 broadcast saw Reid joined by co-presenter Ed Balls, with Alex Beresford delivering the weather updates and Ranveer Singh covering the day's headlines. But the program soon veered into stormy waters when regular panelists Kevin Maguire and Andrew Pearce joined the discussion. The focus quickly shifted to immigration, a subject that has dominated political headlines in recent months. Maguire launched a scathing critique of Rylan, referencing the TV personality's comments made during his appearance on This Morning the week before. All these terrible myths that Rylan Clark regurgitated, he spouted most of them, Maguire claimed during the live broadcast, as reported by The Mirror. At that moment, Reid stepped in to defend Rylan, sharply correcting the narrative. Hang on. He pointed out that this country is built on immigration, and he was grateful to all of the migrants in the NHS who have helped support his mum, she interjected. Reid acknowledged that Rylan had raised concerns about border security, but stressed that his message had been misrepresented. He was actually concerned that we've got a sort of "welcome to the UK," and we don't know who all of these people are. And I have to say, Kevin, it is the duty of government, as they themselves would acknowledge, that we control borders and do not just welcome everybody if we don't know who they are. I think Rylan's message struck a chord with a lot of people. It was not intended as an anti-immigration statement. Maguire pushed back, insisting, he also regurgitated a load of myths and lies. Let's not ignore that. Myths and lies have gone mainstream, and we've got to challenge and push back on them. But Reid countered again, pointing to Rylan's wider argument. He also highlighted that we have a homelessness problem, and the government itself admits there's a housing shortage. To say that what Rylan said was simply regurgitating propaganda is unfair. The fiery exchange set social media alight, with many praising Reid for cutting through the noise. At Susanna Reid 100 deserves a knighthood for the way she just annihilated Kevin Maguire for totally misquoting at Rylan. Slade, one viewer wrote on Twitter. Another said, "This is ridiculous," while a third praised her as protecting the ITV family. Rylan's original remarks on This Morning struck a balance between support for immigration and criticism of unsafe, illegal routes. This country is built on immigration. Legal immigration. A lot of the nurses and doctors who saved my mum's life have come from abroad. They're paying into the tax system, helping this country thrive. However, he voiced concern over the growing number of dangerous channel crossings. I find it absolutely insane that people are risking their lives coming across the channel. And when they get here, it feels like, welcome, come on in. That's the narrative we're being fed. Painting a vivid picture, he added, here's the iPad. Here's the NHS in reception of your hotel. Here are 3 meals a day. Here's a games room in the hotel. Have a lovely time and welcome. After a wave of online backlash, Rylan later clarified his position on Instagram, rejecting claims that his comments were anti-migrant. You can be pro-immigration and against illegal routes. You can support trans people and have the utmost respect for women. You can be heterosexual and still support gay rights. Stop putting everyone in boxes. Maybe have conversations instead of shouting on Twitter.